tide roll.
Keep on rolling. 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 Gotta keep on. When life breaks you down, nothing can keep you out. Just keep on moving. You gotta keep on. I'm still moving.
Hey. Here we go. How y'all doing today? It's your girl, Audrey Steele. This is Steele Moving. I'm so excited. We have a really good show for you guys today. We're talking about stereotypes in women. How about it? Got my boy Mo here today. Holla at your people. Truth teller.
What it is?
What real, he said.
What you mean? What you mean you got stereotypes about
We're
what?
talking about women and stereotypes. The one stereotype we're going to talk about today is women with multiple baby daddies.
What?
Women with multiple baby daddies.
Oh, wow.
Is it still considered that women with multiple baby daddies are hoes, sluts, loose women, they easy, they don't have respect for themselves? Now, let me say this. I'm going to be clear. I got family members that have multiple baby daddies. I got friends that have multiple baby daddies. So this ain't, it's not the opinion of Audrey, but this is the opinion of people. This is a stereotype. This is something that people generally think about. This is how people think about women that have multiple baby daddies. They think that women like that are loose, they sluts, they hoes, whatever. We're talking about it today. I want to know what you guys think about it. If you have opinions on the matter, you can dial me a Mo at 704-750-5597. Again, that number is 704-750-5597. We're talking about it today. It's Ariana says maybe they are just hopeless romantics. I don't know about that. What does sex and having babies by different men have to do with romance? What do you think about it, Mo?
Well, me personally, oh gosh, I really never knew that if you had multiple baby daddies that you were considered loose. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't really know. Is that what people think?
That's what people think.
So they're thinking that if you got multiple
They
baby
raise their
daddies,
eyebrow at women who got.
if they got multiple baby daddies, they hoes.
Well, Miss Janice said not only women but men also. There are, men are considered hoes if you got kids all over the place.
Yeah, but men,
Rolling Stones, they call men Rolling Stones.
men being hoes is accepted.
It's more accepted than women. When you take a woman that's got a bunch of kids by several different men, she's frowned upon. You know that.
Well, I mean, what you think? You think?
I think that's changing. I mean, is it changing with men?
No.
Amongst men?
No.
I'm saying, do men look at women differently now than they used to? Because I know back in the day, if a woman had all those kids and she had different daddies, and they looked at her like it was a shameful thing.
Well, it's not really shameful. Men are looking at it like I ain't about to take care of all them kids.
Oh,
That's how they look at it.
They don't look at it like she a hoe. Or
No. Because we want that seasoned booty now. We want that seasoned booty. Definitely want that.
God.
But what we're looking at is, wait a minute, you got 3-4 kids. Wait a minute, we ain't trying to take care of all them kids. So if you ain't trying to take care of all them kids, then they good.
Hey,
they good. So men don't care about all that. Now if you trying to settle down, first of all, if they got 2, 3, 4 kids or whatever, that's gonna be challenging in itself anyway.
Yeah, but one of the things is you're gonna have to deal with all those different daddies, because all those different daddies, they got a set of rules here. This daddy do this one for that kid.
Yeah.
That daddy do that for this kid. It's crazy. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in a situation. I'm not judging anybody to do. I just wouldn't like to be there. I want to know what you guys think. Do men, all my fellas that are watching, do men still see women like that as loose, hoish, like she ain't got no self-respect or whatever. I don't know.
Well, does she really have to have babies in order to be looked at
No,
as a
but
mom?
I'm just saying, having multiple baby daddies is an outward sign that she's been around.
Oh,
She
so
ain't
you
been
saying
with just one
so you
man.
saying having multiple baby daddies, that's a sign to say, oh, okay, she really getting it in.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
what I think a
so
lot of
if
people
she
look at it
didn't
as.
have multiple baby daddies, you really wouldn't know. It'll be kind of like behind the doors. That what you're saying?
Yeah. Basically. Denisha says, my issue are women with who give birth to evidence of the number of men they've been with. Why? I mean, if they get pregnant, why not have the baby? I mean, it's going to be evidence. Yes, it's evident.
What you say?
She's saying that her problem is women that's giving birth to these babies, and then the evidence is there that she's been with multiple men.
Well, it is.
Yes, it is. But why not? I mean, why shouldn't she have the babies?
Well, I mean, it is. We got a first caller today. Praise the Lord. Let that thing go.
Nicole, how much you want to bet?
Uh-oh.
Calling you on the air with Audrey and Mo. Go ahead.
How you doing? This is Nicole.
I told ya. How you doing? Glad to hear from you, darling.
I'm great. Yes, you know it's about to be on and popping.
We're ready for you, Mama. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Okay.
Help us kill this stereotype.
Now, first, okay, I'm a woman that has 3 baby daddies, okay?
Okay.
And what that proves to me that the facts are, y'all know, that I had sex with 3 men out of my whole life. That's all that proves right there, okay? So with that being said, you cannot consider a woman that has multiple baby dads as a whole, she's been around, this and that. It only proves that from what I have seen, facts are she had sex with 3 men. That's it.
Is that really all that tells you?
Huh?
Is that really all that tells you?
Yeah, and maybe she was bad in a relationship. Okay. So, with that being said, there are women who don't have no children and very promiscuous.
Yeah.
You cannot assume that a woman who has more than one baby father that she's just sleeping around with anybody. She's a hoe. She's a slut. I don't take offense to it either way because I know who I am.
Right.
Praise the Lord.
And I know who I was then as well. So I don't take offense to it. But to assume that she has to be a hoe or anything because of baby daddy, that's crazy. And let me also say this. Every last one of mine's in line. They don't have no issue with each other, never did, never been an issue. It's about a respect thing, and it's always been like that.
I see.
No one I have been in a relationship with outside of them had any issues, and they all get along because it's about a respect thing on how I handle things and how they know how to address any situation that I'm in.
Well, I have a question for you, Nicole, if you don't mind. First of all, my name is Maurice. How you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hi.
Look here. I got a question for you, and I appreciate you allowing me to ask this question. Listen, when you were making your babies, doing what you do to make your babies, and when you had the first one, and you went to go have a second one, did you say to yourself, "My goodness, I got one already. I'm gonna have another one"? Did you plan to do that? And then when you finished with that one, then you came right back and say, "Hey, you know what? I want to have one more, but I want to have it with Thomas." So when you said, "I want to have it with Jerry, I want to have it with Earl, and then I want to come back and have mine with Thomas," when you were thinking about doing that, was that your thought process?
No, that wasn't my thought process. Okay, now the first one I will say, my first time ever having sex, and I always admit I've been a young teen mom. I was a young teen mom. First time I ever had sex, I got pregnant.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That being said, and literally, just like we had this conversation. I only had intercourse with my oldest daughter's father one time and one time only. So I got pregnant. So outside of that, that's where I can say I was reckless at after my first encounter.
Okay.
So I
Wait a minute, you knew better. What you mean you knew better? What you mean?
Yes.
What? How?
That I should I should have
Take your time.
protection.
Mm-hmm,
Because I know that I'm a fertile person.
Okay. Okay. You like the Mexican women. Okay. All right. Well, that's what's up then. Okay. So you knew what was up then, and then after the third one, you just said, okay, all right, I'm tired now. I don't have no more to pick from, so I'm gonna just stand right here. Is that?
No. You know what? No, that is ridiculous. No, that's not how it happens. Bottom line, because I'm a transparent person. Bottom line, I was a teenager, experiencing things, and
Right.
then, pregnancy came out of it. So, yes, was I in relationships? Well, yes, I was.
Okay.
And pregnancies came out of it. And that's just pretty much the bottom line.
Let me ask you this.
Right there.
Okay.
But I just need you to know you cannot stereotype. That's part of stereotyping, and I'm real passionate about people who stereotype others. So you cannot assume it when you have women that's clearly very loose and will consider as hoes, and they don't have no children. So don't put it on the simple fact that they have multiple children.
But I don't know they loose. I don't know they're loose though.
Let me ask you this, Nicole. When you're in dating since then, and I know you've been married and everything, so this may answer itself. But in dating men, did men judge you based on the fact that you had multiple kids when they found out that you had multiple fathers?
No, they really didn't, because I never brought them no drama in it, and the fathers never did either. They never had a problem with me having, 4 children. They didn't have a problem with that.
Did they even know?
I wasn't judging. If anything, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Because I'm honest about my life. I'm a very transparent person. So
Yes.
if anything, I have the problems from the women. You know what I'm saying? So it's always the women, because for some reason women love to attack other women in any area they possibly can. So wherever I shine at, there's going to be something that a woman for some reason try to dig at if they feel there was some type of weakness or something.
Okay, so we have a consensus here that it never stopped the men from trying to get that booty, even though you told them you got 3 different baby daddies looking for another. It never stopped them from getting that booty.
No. Hold on. I didn't hear. Hold on. Let me make sure I heard that question correctly.
Okay.
Repeat that again.
It's what I'm saying is, so it never stopped other men once they found out you had 3 kids, 4 kids, and you're looking to have more. It never stopped them from wanting to get that booty. Take your time.
I stopped him from wanting to get this, have sex with me if I wanted. I did. If I didn't want to, I did. But no, it never stopped him at all.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Fantastic. Okay,
Well, thank you so much for your input. As always, we love hearing from you.
we
We
appreciate
love
it.
hearing from you. I think that's a really great example.
Yes, it is. And just out of curiosity, are you done with the kids, or do you have some more that you're looking to make, or?
I don't want any more children. My youngest is 20 years old, so no, I don't want any more children.
I see.
However,
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for the call. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you, Nicole. We love you, girl.
Right.
Take care now.
Bye-bye.
I love y'all.
Love you, girl. Bye-bye. You heard it from Nicole. She's being very transparent. We appreciate that. She's got 3 baby daddies, and she feels like all that proves is she's had sex 3 times. Or 4 times. Because she got...
Well, actually, what that really
she got
proves...
4 kids, but 3 different
Well, let me
kids.
tell you what that proves to me. If you got 3 baby daddies, right, it doesn't really prove to me that you only had sex 3 times. That really don't prove that to me. What that proves is that you had sex 1,000 times. That's what it proved to me. That's what it proved to me. Not just 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's just technically when you got pregnant doing 3 times. But if you got 3 baby daddies and you rolling now, you rolling.
Like I said, I got family members that's got multiple baby daddies. I ain't hating on nobody. I think it's a stereotype that a lot of people have gotten dealt. Saying, if you got multiple baby fathers, that means you're loose, you hoe, you a slut, whatever. But there are some loose women out there with no kids. Because why? They abort them.
Well, I don't know who they are.
They
I don't know that
abort
they're
'em, They
loose.
get rid of them. They give them to family members.
Where's the proof that
family
they're
member
loose?
raise them. All kind of stuff.
Where's the
So,
proof that they hoes though?
I mean,
Where's the proof? Where the proof that them girls is hoes? And where they at? Where them hoes that ain't got no kids?
a lot of them don't have kids.
Where are they? I want to know where they are. I need to know where them hoes at. I mean them with young ladies. I want to know where them young ladies are.
You got a few of them.
Where?
Anyway, we're talking about it today. I want to hear from you guys. Is there still? Rod says define a hoe. Y'all know what a hoe is.
Okay, see, Roger, you trying to start something now.
There you go. He loves.
You trying to start
he know
something.
what to say.
Okay, well look here. So you want to define a hoe? Okay, Archie, let me give you the honors. Go ahead.
You define a hoe.
No, really,
So
define a
when
hoe.
a man,
No, really.
When a man looks at a woman and he considers her a hoe, what do you call a hoe?
Go ahead, please. Please.
A hoe is different from a whore.
Tell me what a hoe is then. Roderick want to know what a hoe is.
Somebody who just engages in sex with multiple partners and gets little stuff for it. She gets little favors, or she might get her little bills paid or something.
That sounds like prostitution.
Somebody might buy her a lamp. Well, real whores, get big money for it. The whores, with the WHORE.
But what about these
They
hoes?
get big money. Hoes just get little stuff. They get little trinkets.
Little trinkets.
Little
Okay.
things, He
So-
might buy something to eat.
So, Roderick, I don't know
You
if that
might buy
really
a bus
answered your
pass.
question. Roderick, I don't really know if that answered your question or not.
That's my idea.
Um,
A whore is someone who makes big money for having sexual favors.
Okay,
Changing
now y'all
sexual
heard what
favors for
Audrey
money.
said. Now what y'all heard was a crock of B.
That's not true.
That's what you just
what a whore
heard.
is.
Okay, that's what you just heard from Audrey. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what the real deal is. Folks, guys don't look at no whores as somebody that get no trinkets. That ain't how we get down.
But how y'all look at whores?
When we talk about hoes, we simply talking about women who are giving up that ass.
Watch your mouth.
Lord. Oh, I rebuke that. Look here, what we talking about are women who give up that booty at will, okay, and to whomever she wants to get that booty up to, just like that. That's how guys look at them hoes.
Okay.
Okay, that's what the hoes are.
Okay.
Roger, is any woman who giving up that tail, don't matter what the dealio is, she giving up that booty, just like that.
Okay.
Okay, and to whomever she wants to give it up to. No discretion whatsoever. That's them hoes.
Yeah, giving up to anyone.
You feel me?
Okay.
That's what it is.
Oh, well, that's
Now I don't know what you were talking
But that's
about
a
just now.
slut.
I don't know what you
That's
no
what I would call a
no.
slut.
That's hoes. Now you say hoes. Now you
Hoes
talking about
get
whores,
something out of it.
hoes,
Sluts
whores,
don't.
prostitutes.
A slut will just give it to anybody at any time.
Same
no
concept.
benefit out of it. She ain't getting nothing.
Hoes.
She just giving it.
From a man point of view, hoes.
It's just a hoe.
Okay, when guys talk to other guys, man, that hoe over there, you know what I'm saying? Hoes.
Oh, okay.
They hoes now.
Okay.
That's what
I'm
it is.
learning. I'm getting educated from the brothers. That's why I
that's
keep
all right.
Maurice on here.
That's what I'm
He
trying to
helps
tell
me
you.
understand
Yeah, 'cause
from
I
a
don't know
man's
what
point
you
of
was
view,
just talking about.
from a worldly man's point of view, because I'm trying to let you sisters know what's out there, what to stay away from.
Hey, you stay away all you want to. Many tried to stay away, some can't. That's just how it is. That's just how it is.
You got that thing.
Listen, it ain't about that thing. It's about, some women like, guys, bad boys. Some women like bad boys. Oh, yeah. Some women like bad boys.
You consider yourself a bad boy?
I'm that dude now.
He that dude.
I'm that dude. I'm not that minute. I am that
Well,
dude.
we ain't talking about you today. Can a man be labeled as a hoe? Yes,
Absolutely.
sir, he can.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We talked about that a couple minutes before you chimed in. Man could be considered a hoe too.
Women call guys hoes all the time.
Yeah.
But what it is, it's
We both of us call them dogs.
it's stock building though. When the man is called a hoe, it's stock building for him. You see what I'm saying? Guys build their stock. When they got them. When it's all right when guys got multiple women rolling through. Hoes rolling through like that. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just saying that's the way it is. Women, y'all can't do the same thing we can do and expect to get the same result. You can't do that. So I want y'all to calm down a little bit. Close your leg a little bit. That's, just if you want to. Now, if you want to be a hoe.
Nasty, trifling self.
Hey. It is what it is.
She say men hoes are nasty, trifling. Rod talking about no.
No,
Yeah, she said it.
Hey, that's what it is. But look,
I just think, if you're spreading the love around like that and you just from this one to that one, yeah, because women want men who respect their bodies as well. I do. I want a man who care about who he laying down with. Because when it comes time to settle down with somebody, when it comes time to settle down with a woman like me, I don't want you to be done got all diseased up, messed up. Now you want to come to me?
Do y'all hear this? What did you just say?
Just what I said. You heard it. I don't have to repeat it. We don't want nobody running around slinging their meat around in any and everything. It's nasty.
See, this is
I
the
want a
reason
man
why.
who respects his body. What's wrong with that?
You want a man to respect his body.
You want a woman that respects hers. You don't.
It all depends. That all depends. And this
What it
real
depends
talk.
on?
Now, see, this is all real talk. Now, see, when you want a man or a woman, hell, it all depends now. If you want a man or a woman who respect their body, first and foremost, it's great that y'all can say, oh, I respect my body. I do this and I do that. That's great. The real deal is, fellas don't care about all that until he's ready to settle down with you. When he's ready to
Exactly.
settle down with you, then he might care whether or not you respect
And
your
that's
body
what
or
I'm
not.
talking about.
Well, we ain't looking to settle down. We don't care about all that. What are you talking about? We don't care about all that.
Well, if a man has multiple kids, different baby mamas, what is he labeled as? He's labeled as the
That
same
nigga.
thing.
I mean, that dude.
He told me he labeled as that dude.
That dude. I mean, he labeled as that dude.
I call him a hoe too, Trina.
I mean,
To me, he just a hoe. Like,
No.
darn, you just a old Rolling Stone, just going around making babies everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially if he ain't taking care of them. That's what's really sad.
Well, that's another topic in itself, because
Yeah.
child support thing, you don't have.
Right.
Okay, we'll talk about that later on. But look here, when you ain't taking care of them, that's a whole nother.
See, somebody
That's a whole nother
they're
story.
agreeing with me
Well, I mean, that's good.
for once.
Well, they should. They should agree with you, because that's touching subject to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Very touching subject. But I'm telling you, from a fella's perspective, we don't care about all that. We don't care about all that.
Let me hear, fellas.
Want them hoes.
What do y'all want? Would you rather have the hoes or a woman that cares about her body? I want to know.
That all depends on if they want to settle down. If they don't want to settle down, they want that hoe now. They want that hoe because you know what they're going for.
What they going for?
You think when a man get with a woman, he want a woman that's respecting her body, and I'm trying to get that booty? Huh? I'm going to get that booty, but I want a woman that's going to respect herself. You think that's who guys go for? That don't want to settle down? No. You going to move, lady. Move.
So you want the ones who don't?
What? If I'm not trying to settle down, I don't want nobody respecting their body. I want somebody who's going to get that booty up.
You hear that?
Are you serious?
Y'all hear
Most
that?
guys think the same way. Ladies, let me tell you right now, most guys think the same way. If he's not settling down with you, he want that booty. What are you talking about?
Melinda
What?
says he nasty and don't care about his body because he just out here having unprotected sex with 10 different women. That's a man that
what
goes
makes you
out
think
and-
he's having unprotected sex?
If he's making 10 babies,
Well, obviously
it's
he's doing
unprotected.
that, you know.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
Well, that's the same way with women that are just making babies. They obviously unprotected, right?
That's true.
Okay, so
That's
same
what I'm
difference.
saying.
So
I'm
there's a
talking
level
about-
of responsibility. I don't care how you look
There's
at
a
it.
level of responsibility and respect that you should have for your body. You should
Okay.
be responsible enough to protect yourself against diseases, especially when you're in the bonds of marriage and you run out there cheating and making babies. That's a whole nother subject too. That's a whole nother subject too.
All I'm saying is just this is based on your topic.
Mm-hmm.
Just based on your topic.
Women with multiple baby daddies.
Are they considered hoes?
Yes.
Hey,
That's the topic. I'm not
Well.
saying yes they are.
well,
That's the stereotype.
well, hey, it is what it is. Because I don't know who that's a hoe unless I know they got, 3, 4, 5 kids, and they're all different baby daddies. So yeah, that's natural for somebody to think that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know who the hoes are. If I meet somebody on the street, they don't have 3 or 4 kids.
Yeah,
if
Rod.
I don't know them,
Answer to your question,
That's what it
Rod,
is.
yes. Yeah, you are. That's just my opinion, though.
hey, listen. You know what I learned recently?
I can't even.
You know what I
imagine.
learned recently? I'm gonna keep this on me for just a second. I learned recently that I was a hoe. So apparently somebody told me.
You just learned that.
Somebody just told me
You
recently I
knew
was a
that.
hoe. Let me tell you what
You
happened.
knew
Okay,
that, though.
listen to this. There's 365 days in
But
a
you
year.
knew that.
Check it out. No, check it out. There's 365 days in a year, right? Okay, right? 365 days in a year. If I sleep with 5 women in that year, right? That means there's 360 of them days that I didn't have sex, right? So I'm still a hoe.
Yeah.
I'm still a hoe
Yeah.
because I slept with 5 women in a year.
You didn't do it just 5 times.
Am I a
How many
hoe
times
if I
you done
slept
it?
with 5
Yes,
women
yes,
in 1 year?
yes.
Does that make me a hoe?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Fellas, I'd like to get your take on it. Ladies, I'd like to get your
I
take
think
on it as
so.
well. If you sleep
I
with
think
5
so.
women in a year,
I
okay?
think so.
If you knock off 5 women in a year, does that make you a hoe?
I think so.
In 1 year?
Yeah.
That makes you a hoe.
I think
There's
so.
365
That's
days
just
in a
my
year.
opinion, though.
I know. I'm with
Because
you.
I'm different. I mean, I just can't.
I'm with you.
I can't.
I'm with you.
In
So
my mind, I can't.
that's too many. So
Yeah.
how many a year? 1 or 2?
I mean, what about a lifetime?
That's if you
about 5
get
in a
married. You ain't talking about getting married.
I mean, 5 people in a lifetime.
That's crazy.
No,
No,
okay.
you ain't experiencing nothing if you're talking about just
Well-
a lifetime. You ain't experiencing nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying, you know.
Hey, well,
I'm just trying to see what the deal is.
We're talking about are women with multiple baby daddies considered hoes, sluts, and loose women in this day and time? I know back in the day when I was coming up, Trina said these men are being very conservative with those numbers. I agree, Trina.
Look here.
Okay, I like what Damien says. He said just because you have multiple baby daddies doesn't mean that you are a hoe. Maybe it was just multiple bad relationship choices. What's your thoughts? That's exactly what Nicole was basically saying.
So it's okay to make bad baby daddy choices if you do it 8, 9, 10 times. You're not a hoe. That what you're saying?
Right,
what you're
talking about
saying.
5 in a year, not a hoe.
Yeah.
But okay, you got 5 this year. Just imagine, you're 20. You got 5 different women in
Well, I
your
can't bring
20.
age in. It ain't had nothing to do with
5 different women in 21. 5 different women. I mean, you add those up in your lifetime, like Mo said, that's 50 women by the time you reach a certain age. That's a lot. That's nasty.
Why? Why
I
is that
think
nasty?
That's just a big,
Why is it nasty if you're practicing safe sex?
My mind, I can't fathom that.
If you're
I
practicing
can't.
safe sex,
I can't.
why is it nasty?
I just don't think you should be giving your body around like that.
You really don't think so?
I really don't.
Okay.
That's just a bit much.
Okay.
50 is a big number.
I know women out here right now that's got 4, 5, 6 baby daddies. Right now.
I know some that's got 10, 11.
Right now. I mean, different baby
Hello,
daddies.
somebody.
Different baby daddies.
20
And
times
they doing it.
equals 100. Ooh,
Mhm.
woo.
Mhm.
That's a lot, Rod. That's hoish.
You know, I don't even want
can't
to think
call
about
you
how
a
often.
hoe, but it's hoe-ish. How about that? Something like a hoe. The hoe tendencies.
Hey, you know, if you get it in, if the definition of
You
a
got
hoe is
hoe
getting multiple
tendencies.
booties, then, you know, there's a lot of
You
folks
got
out here
hoe
getting it in.
tendencies. Yes, women have good intentions, but just don't get to know the guys that they slept with.
They don't care about that. Women don't care about that. Why would women care about a guy they get ready to sleep with? Why would they care? Unless they get ready to settle down. Why would they care? They want to get their rocks off just like the guy want to get theirs off, right?
Yeah.
They want to get
Grown folks' decision.
That's right. Grown folk
Consenting
decision.
adults.
And it's always 2 people decision when you do it unprotected.
But in Nicole's defense, in her case, she was saying she was young. She really didn't know, she should have known better, but she just wasn't.
Wait a minute. Young ain't got nothing to do with it.
But
That
she
ain't got
got the
nothing to do with it.
maturity.
What? Oh, no.
Carla, go
Praise
ahead.
the Lord.
You're on the air.
Hey, this is Trina. I have too much to comment, so I decided to call. You know, it's rare, but I do have something to say about the subject.
Thanks for calling.
Well, back to what the original topic was about women having children by multiple men. Actually, that's why I only have one child. I made the decision early on that I was not going to have multiple baby fathers. I just wasn't willing to do it. And yes, that was a stigma and still is a stigma to this day with women having multiple kids by different men. It just really is. I mean, I was already a young mother, so I didn't want to make mistake number 2 and have a whole bunch of kids by different baby daddies. That just wasn't me. And the only way that I would even consider having another child is if I was married. And I even said, when I get married, I'm not even sure if I want to have kids then. But if it's my husband, I may consider having one, but I'm still not going to be that person that has multiple kids by different men, not even by my husband. Some people can have a bunch of children by their husband. I just didn't want that.
Okay.
I just don't want that. That's why I have one. Because I wasn't, I already made the mistake when I was younger having a child, but to have the stigma put on me also, having 5 kids by 5 different men, that wasn't happening.
Oh, okay.
So, someone asked the question, even though you didn't have multiple kids, did you have multiple partners?
Multiple partners?
Yeah, so even though kids didn't come out of it, but were there multiple sexual partners?
My baby's father is not the only man that I've ever been with. No, that's a silly question. No.
So there you have it, person who posted
Trina,
that question.
I love that.
That's a silly question.
I think what he meant, I think what he really means, sometimes, Trina, I'm going to have to dissect the questions. What they really mean to ask you is, are you having sex multiple times with different people at the same time? That's what they really want to know.
No.
No, I've never done that before.
So you've never done that before. Okay, so you had sex with Tony Monday, and then Wednesday you hollered at Earl, and y'all got it in.
No.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, okay, cool. That's that's what they really want to know, Trina. See, I'm trying to break these questions down for you. Audrey here, she's trying to be conservative, and I got to keep it 100. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to know. Now, Trina, if you go ahead and get married and you decide to have a child with your husband, and then y'all break up, you know exactly what you were trying to avoid. That exists anyway. You know that, right?
You have 2 baby daddies.
Right. That's why I said that I really didn't want even a child by my husband.
Right.
If I so happen to get married, because then that will be 2, because there is a possibility that situation may not work out either.
Right.
My philosophy was always, I hope he has some, I have my one, we're going to add them together, and that's how many we got.
Bam. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a good philosophy.
That's a good philosophy. Don't work for many people. But listen, we thank you for the call, Miss Trina. We so appreciate you.
Did you have anything else? I know you said you had several things that you wanted to say. Did you say it all?
Well, that's pretty much it, in a nutshell. But I would like to say this. When I was much younger and going out, in my 20s, I used to, when men would introduce themselves to women, when we would go out, I actually heard women lying about how many kids they have. That's not cool. If you're ashamed of having X number of kids or how many baby daddies you have, then you shouldn't have never put yourself in that situation.
That's
I always thought that was odd, because I would never deny mine. I tell people I have one child. That's it. But some of the women that I used to hang with back in the day, they would actually lie about how many kids they have or how many baby daddies they have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to tell a man, he's trying to get with you or whatever, and you telling him you got 5 kids by 5 different baby daddies. That's just, it may be a little turn off to him. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean.
Or in my case, exciting.
This dude crazy.
What?
He's talking about in his case exciting.
In my case, that made it a little exciting. But I like women that are responsible, and I would imagine that if you got 3 and 4 different baby daddies, I would imagine that you're pretty responsible, and I'm excited about that. Hey, listen, thanks so much, Trina. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Whatever, Mom.
Appreciate the call. Love you. Bye.
Whatever, Mo.
She always telling you to fall on the floor.
She's crazy.
We had Shantae that just commented. She said that she had 3 baby daddies, 3 kids. She chucks it up to poor judgment, bad relationship choices.
Right.
But you didn't know he was bad before you got the babies. That's what I'm saying.
Stop that. Don't do that. What? You know they didn't know they were bad. You know they didn't know he was bad before they decided to get them things. Come on now, what is you talking about?
Yes,
you know the men deceived them and everything. Don't be see. That's what I'm talking about.
Not every time.
This is what I'm talking about right
every
now.
Time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yes, every time. Every time. She thought they were
4,
long term.
5, and 6, and
thought they
7,
were long term
9,
relationships.
10.
They were long term relationships now.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Listen,
9, 10.
Shaquaya. What's her name? Shantae, that's what it is. Shantae, look here. Call us up. Let us know what the dealio is, okay? I understand what your situation is,
I'm
okay?
not talking about her per se.
Well, who you talking
I'm just
about
talking about anybody. Rod talking about Audrey tripping.
I know, you know what I'm saying? Me tripping. That don't make no
I'm not
sense.
tripping.
See, I told y'all. See, that's why I got to keep it real with
No,
y'all.
but Look,
Look here. Look at.
no, what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. Everybody wants to use the excuse. Now, I'm hearing it multiple times now. Poor relationship choices. You done choose poor relationship 5, 6, 11. I know some. I'm telling y'all, I'm not talking about what I don't know. I know people 10, 11 times. You got that many baby daddies out of thinking that every time you thought this dude was the right one.
Yes. They think they got the right one.
I'm
Yes.
not tripping.
Yes, that's what happens. That is what happens, Audrey. I can't believe you said, don't you judge these people either. Listen. It is very easy to be deceived. Okay.
Oh, he said
Very
some
easy.
experiences to teach. I thought he was trying to say
No. Look.
some experiences to teach. Okay.
No, you gotta experience that.
Over
Listen,
and over
I
again.
am not at all upset with women who got 3 and 4, 5 different baby daddies. Okay,
I'm not upset either.
That does not show
I'm
me
not
that.
upset. I'm not judging them. I'm just
Right,
I'm trying to help.
That doesn't show me how
understand.
irresponsible that is. That doesn't show me that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
That
trying to
just doesn't show me
understand
that.
how every time.
What you mean?
Every time you didn't know, you thought it was poor judgment. You done judge poorly all them times.
You don't know though. Men are deceiving women on a daily basis.
All the time.
Or women are deceiving men on a daily basis.
Wow.
What are you talking about? It's so easy to deceive these women right here. And because these women are making these choices right now, what they are doing.
They trying to put me off my own show. Name of the show.
Listen.
I ain't letting Mo come back on the show no more.
I'm just saying, Lord, you got to keep it real with these people now. You can't be telling them,
Look, Damien says, men use love to get sex,
Right.
and women use sex to get love.
Exactly.
That's good stuff.
That's true.
This dude is on point.
Mhm.
Don't act like that, lady.
Exactly.
Don't act like what?
What you acting like?
What am I acting like?
You just stop doing what you're doing. Be honest with these people
I'm
right
being
here.
honest.
You know these daggone people were deceived. That's why they got these babies. You know they were deceived. That's why they got different baby daddies. One dude, Tony, came over and said, babe, I love you. Let's have a long-term relationship. You know what it is. Okay? Then Tony, and after he was finished with it, he was like, I ain't got time for all this. Baby already conceived now. Baby already done. She got over him, went right on over there to Earl. Okay? Earl told her the same thing. Earl told her the same, baby, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. She loved it. Earl said, I want a baby. Okay. Oh, and then there it is. You see what I'm saying? There it is. You got another baby. You feel what I'm saying? Earl said, oh, I'm tired of you. You know what I'm saying? Then she
I
went.
like what Damien said. Damien, that's a good dog.
That's true.
Point.
But
Oh,
it's
I
true.
like that.
It's the truth.
That'll preach.
It's the
preach
truth.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Men use love to get sex, and women use sex to get love.
That's true.
God, that's good.
That's very true. Now do you understand?
They tell me I don't keep it real. I'm keeping it real.
You know you don't.
I
You
do.
know you don't care. I want you to keep it real with these people.
Look,
Man.
I have to look. One thing you guys have to understand is, I have to be honest. I'm not as experienced as a lot of people.
What?
So that being said, my truth might not be your truth.
Mm-hmm.
My knowledge might not be my real might not be your real. So for me to understand that, I can't understand. I cannot fathom having. I can't, because I haven't experienced it. I've seen it in people. That don't mean that I understand it. That's
Ladies,
true.
look here. Listen.
My truth is my truth.
Let me tell you the real deal. You gonna stop this foolishness? let me tell you the real deal.
My
Ladies,
truth is
listen.
my truth.
If you're in a relationship and your relationship is long term and you are sitting there, you're trying to make something happen, you're trying to build a foundation with your mate, and you all decide that you want to have children together, that's your right to do. You should do that, okay? You should do that, and ain't nothing you can do about it if he decides he want to leave after that baby come. You understand what I'm saying? You got to start all over again, see if you want to do it all over again. Now then you have to do it like Trina say, I don't know if I want to have a baby daddy. I don't want to have 2, 3 baby daddies. If you don't want more than one baby daddy, the guaranteed method not to do that is what?
Thank you, Tori.
Don't.
Thank you, Tori. Thank you, girl. She said she don't understand it either. And I think what it is.
She clearly understands.
No, she doesn't.
What are you
Tori and I
talking
come
about?
from the same background.
Listen.
So listen.
Tori.
Listen.
You know Tori can be misled.
No, but listen. Tori and I, We come from long-term marriages.
And?
We were with the same person for a long time.
And?
So we have a different understanding when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, we're not as experienced as some of these women in these relationship issues. I'm not here. I'm not doing my show on this because I'm an expert on this. I'm here to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're talking about it. People
you
like
keep it
you
real.
guys are helping me understand some of this stuff. I just do the shows.
You just keep it real with these people.
I'm
That's
keeping
what
it
you
real
do.
to my own knowledge. This is my real.
You know why people got multiple baby daddies, right?
We're trying to get past the stereotypes.
You can't.
We're trying to move past the
can't.
stereotypes. If you guys want to call in,
There's no way you're going to get rid of it.
704-750-5597. Again, that number is
704-750-5597.
Yep.
Okay?
Call
You got a
us.
cricket phone?
Talk about it. Help me understand. Since I ain't
You
keeping
can
it
dial
real.
at the same time.
Since I don't know what I'm talking about,
Well, you don't.
I don't understand.
We
I
just
mean,
want
I
you to be
don't.
honest. We
I'm
just
being
want you to be honest.
honest.
Be honest. All the time to your people.
I'm being honest all
Okay.
the time to the people. You be honest.
Let's make. Oh, you ain't got to worry about that.
I keep it 100.
You ain't got to worry about
I
that.
tell my stuff.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is by far, a
Think
topic
because you know
for
something
both.
I'm supposed to know.
You are.
What you knowledgeable about, I'm not always knowledgeable about.
Listen, I don't always listen. Bottom line is this: it's very easy to get
Still use
deceived.
love to get him, and he used sex to keep you. Long term or not, it's all the same. I'm in agreement with you, Damien.
Well-
I mean, I get that.
Well,
I'm not in denial about what you said. I
but
love
here's
your point.
something that's also true, whether you like this rock.
Right, tell me, Audrey, you keeping it about 30.
Yeah. Here's the
I'm
deal.
keeping it 100
Well,
to
here's
my
the
own
deal.
knowledge.
Do you agree with this right here? Watch this statement right here. Now, whether you like this or not, good, bad, wrong, or indifferent, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Thank you, Melinda. It's the truth as I know it. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
No
Go ahead.
problem. Just go ahead, please. It's your
Go
show.
ahead, go ahead, honey.
No, please, it's your
Go
show.
ahead, baby.
No, you sure?
Go ahead,
I'm gonna try it again.
Go ahead.
You
honey.
ready?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mo. I love this dude.
Look here. Look, it's very simple. Very simple. You made me forget what I was about to
He
say.
ain't said nothing.
Dang, man, hold
Don't
on.
say nothing.
Hold on. Hey, man, I had
That's
my
hell's
thought out.
headquarters.
Hold on. I had my thought out. Hold on. Listen. Ladies, let me tell y'all something right now. I don't care how you want to look at it and how you view it. When fellas, grandmamas, mamas, daddies, granddaddies, when they see you have multiple baby daddies, you are a hoe. Okay? Now, I don't know who telling you something different. I'm just trying to tell you that is how you view, whether you like it or not, you's a hoe. Okay? Now, if people going to see you as irresponsible, they're going to see you as a person that don't know and not making great decisions. They are going to see that, and it's going to be evident come family reunion.
Look,
That's all I'm trying to tell you now.
they talking about, it ain't my show no more. It's your show.
No, it's not.
Ron talking about the show called Mo Movin. I ain't having him back on here no more.
Did he say Mo Movin? Add the E on my name, Mo. Add the E
Mo
on my name.
Movin. Mo Movin.
That ain't it, y'all. But listen, we got to keep it real. Y'all know daggone well the old school cats, y'all mama and them.
She an excellent hoe then.
Hey, look, you got to call it like it is. But the bottom line is, folks are looking at you. You's a hoe now.
That's how people
3 and
look
4
at
baby
you.
daddies.
That's
You
how
know
people look at
daggone
you.
well folks looking at you like, good God Almighty, 3 and 4 baby daddy. They looking at you like this.
And you know, and that's one of the way I was raised, the way I tried to put in place, it was very difficult for me to even imagine myself with, first of all, multiple men. Secondly, multiple baby daddies. That's just not that's not my world. That's not what I'm used to. That's not how I was raised. That's not what was in me. I experienced more after my divorce than I've ever experienced in my entire life. And that's just keeping it 100. That's just real.
Right.
But I'm still not as experienced as most. But you know, I've had my share.
Well, they got plenty of folks out here.
Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Clara, for having my back. They don't even understand. Tell me I ain't keeping it 100. I am keeping it 100.
Clara, look at him. I
She
don't
know
know who
me,
y'all.
though. She know
know
me.
who y'all, Clara. But right here,
You know,
like,
I don't bite my tongue.
like my man said, she keeping it 30. She keeping it
Does
30.
either of you come from mixed families? My mother had multiple babies by 2 men. My mama did too. My mama had multiple babies by 3 men.
My mama said she couldn't have nobody else outside of me because I was too much. I am an only child.
And people call my mama a hoe. People call my mama a hoe.
Well, anytime you got multiple baby daddies, that's how they gonna look at you.
He said
now,
his mama wasn't no
That's
hoe.
how they gonna look at you. Now, that's how they gonna do it.
My mother had multiple babies by 2 men. She had 2 husbands who died. So was my mother hoe? No, we ain't talking. We talking about women who didn't marry the father.
Right.
We're not talking about multiple babies within the bonds of marriage. We're talking about single women having multiple baby daddies.
Well, then you gonna have to put all that in your thing then, because you know they getting technical.
They getting technical.
They getting real technical.
Real.
Yeah.
I mean, real.
But I'm gonna tell you now, the fellas out here, you know they hoes, cause they got 3, 4, 5 baby mamas.
Who?
The fellas.
Oh,
They got 3, 4, 5 baby mamas.
Yeah, some men are out there, but this ain't y'all day. This the women's day.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, the answer to y'all question, and I don't know what took
Who
y'all
was
so
raised that
long.
way?
I don't know what took you so long to come to this conclusion. You's a hoe. Okay? If you're out there with 3, 4, 5 baby daddies, you know you's a hoe. And you know everybody else is looking at you like that, and that's what it is. It ain't just about just being a hoe. You know what your situation is. Ain't nobody judging it, but I'm just saying, people looking at you saying, that's a hoe.
Stereotype. We're talking about a stereotype. We're not passing judgment on each other. That's not what this is about. And I don't understand, where it's getting off.
What you mean you ain't passing judgment?
This is not about judging. This is about, we're talking about stereotypes. And I think calling it a stereotype means it's a misjudgment. It's something that people have been judged on that I think is really not true. I don't think every woman that has multiple baby daddies is a hoe.
You don't?
No, I don't.
What your mama would say?
What would my mom?
What would your mama say? If you told your mom right now you got 3, 4 baby daddies, what would she say? What would your mama say? Or tell the people.
None of my mama children don't have that.
I ain't asked you that. That ain't what I asked you.
One of my sisters.
I ain't asked you that. Let me say it again for you. Look at me.
Okay, let me help you.
What would your mama say?
Let me say something.
Tell the people. Y'all tell her right now. Ask her, y'all. Ask her what my mama say.
Can you stop being rude and let me explain something? One of the things people need to understand is I have a birth mother and I have a mother that raised me. So my birth mother had multiple baby daddies, 3 men, 3 or 4, and she married my daddy, but they got divorced, and my mother that raised me is my mama. So, and my mama didn't have any kids but the ones that she raised. So then when you say, what would my mama say? My mama now, none of the kids that my mama raised had multiple baby fathers, so.
This kind of denial is not welcome here.
I'm not in denial. I'm just trying to explain.
I'm trying to tell you, I want you to tell the situation. You know as well as we know it. When you deal with people, old school, you deal with the people in the public, you deal with the folks, people are automatically judgmental. They're automatically judgmental. And you know this. They're automatically judgmental.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point. That's why I posted the topic, because I know people are judgmental. I know other people would look at me like I was a hoe if I had 4 different baby daddies or 5 different baby daddies.
Correct.
Other people would, but you said what would my mama say. I don't know. We don't have that within our family right here.
No, Roderick, I have one child. I have one child, and she's biological, 21 years old. That is the only child that I have.
Mo is a hoe not based on how many kids he got. He a hoe cause of what he do.
I'm a hoe because I pay mortgages?
No.
Because I pay light bill?
No.
That's why I'm a hoe?
You know why you a hoe.
Because I pay light bills.
Chase them hoes.
Who don't? No, I don't chase hoes. No.
Yes, you do.
I don't chase them hoes. I go to shelter. I don't have to chase them.
He go to the
I go to shelter. I don't chase no hoes. I go to shelter, get these women low self-esteem. That's what I do. I don't chase no hoes. I got one daughter. That's it. One. Then I ain't even had nobody accuse me of having no baby.
A good friendly hoe.
But look, on the real, y'all, we're not being disrespectful or anything. I'm just trying to tell you how people view folks with the multiple baby daddies. That's all. That's all I'm saying. My mama is quick to say it.
I respect all women. I don't care what your background is. I don't care your beginning. That don't have to be your end. Mm-hmm. You might start out that way. You might start out with 4 different baby daddies or 5, 6 baby daddies. But that's not your destiny. You're not your past. You're not your experience. All that stuff helps build and create good character within you, because your experience is going to teach you.
What?
You're gaining wisdom
Stop right
about
there.
a lot of the things that you've experienced.
What?
And I believe that you can help other young girls, other young women. Like Nicole, she said she was a teenager. Her story can now help shape the life of another teenage young girl.
What are you talking about? She got 3 baby daddies right now.
So
That means she on her way to 4. What are you talking about? If you got 1 and you did it on the 2nd time,
She's not
and
having-
you did it the 3rd time, that means you're on your way to 4.
that's not true.
What is you talking about? Nicole, tell the people right now, you on your way to 4 baby daddies. What is you talking about?
Stop saying that about her.
What are you saying?
Nicole,
I don't have
I'm
to say it.
saying Nicole knows what I'm saying.
You're on your way to 4. If you made it to 2 and then you made it to 3, you're on your way to 4.
She says she thinks she's gonna be a whore now that she found out she's a hoe.
Well, listen.
You're not. I
one
don't
of-
consider you
one,
a hoe.
one of the greatest things about folks and growth is you have to first of all know who you are. You have to know who you
Acknowledge.
are. Like I know who I am.
I know who I am.
You understand what I'm saying?
My past does not dictate my future.
But it does.
It plays an important part in it.
But it does. Ask politicians.
It does not.
Ask Herman Cain.
What are you
Does his
talking
past?
about?
You talking about their past don't dictate what they do? It does. It absolutely does.
It plays an important role.
It sure does.
But it does not dictate. What I'm saying is just because you were a thief in your former life don't mean you have to continue to be a thief now.
And told me to shoot
Your future don't have to be a thief. I know people that rob banks. I know people that rob banks in their past. She said, shoot yourself. He about to fall in the floor. He about to go. Look, listen.
Man, why you want me to shoot myself?
I know people that did. I know people that was hoes. Now they pastors. You know, I know people. I'm talking about real hoes that walked the street and sold their body.
Those
for
are prostitutes.
Money. She was a
Those
whore.
are prostitutes.
She was a real.
No.
She was a real prostitute.
Prostitutes,
Whatever, same thing.
No, not the same.
Yes, it is.
No.
A whore and a prostitute.
One
is the
gets
same
paid
thing.
for it, one don't.
Yes, they do.
Hoes don't get paid for
I
what
said
they
a
do.
hoe is different from a whore.
Look,
A hoe don't get paid, but a whore does.
look here.
Whore
Fellas,
and
would
prostitute
y'all
are the
please
same.
tell Audrey, when we talk amongst ourselves and we get ready to get
Y'all
this
say
thing,
hoe.
maybe y'all don't want to incriminate yourself. Look, I got to keep it 100 on this show, okay? Look here. When we talking about dealing with these ladies, we talking to these hoes.
Okay, well, listen, stop being disrespectful. And
That's
let
not
me make my
disrespectful.
point.
That's the deal.
I'm
Okay,
trying
go
to make
ahead.
a point.
Well, go on,
No.
then. Well, tell the truth then. Stop being 30. Go on.
I know some people that have done things in their past that are now very, very influential people in the community. Exactly. I didn't say hoe. I said whore.
Just make your point there. Go on. Go ahead. Roll the you roll.
Get off my show. I put his butt out. You don't have to allow your past to dictate to what you're going to be in the future. And what I'm saying to you is, you can make mistakes as a young person in your adolescence or in your young adulthood.
Mistake.
But you can correct that by making changes. You can educate yourself. You don't have to continue to be a hoe. H-O-E.
Mistake.
You don't have to continue to be that. Whatever society says that you were, you don't have to continue to be that. Change. Go to college.
No.
Learn a trade.
No.
Study. Be something different. Go back and mentor other kids.
Do you realize how much money hoes make?
Oh my God, he's trying to tell people to be hoes.
That's not what I said. I said you know how much
Whores.
money they make.
Whore, hoe, sex fiend. It's not the same. Whores are prostitutes. They make money for it. Hoes and sluts are like in the same category. They ain't really get nothing for it.
Yeah, they can. I'm just interested in honesty. That's all I'm interested in.
That's all I'm being.
That's all I'm just
honest.
trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. You ain't even being 100% yourself.
What you mean? Ain't nothing I said wasn't accurate on here.
Child, please.
What nothing I said wasn't. I'm trying. I want you to go raise the thing from 30% going to the 100.
Reform
You know what it
hoe,
is.
new hoes.
You know, y'all know what
That's
it is.
right.
I'll keep it one.
That, you know, what's a new hoe, Damien? What's a new hoe, Mr. Rollinson?
A new hoe.
They said new. That's a new hoe.
I must be
Or
talking about
reformed
new
hoe.
Somebody.
God used bad people for the good. That's what Zach said.
Bad people for good. I love it. Reformed hoe is a good hoe.
You guys are killing me.
Hey, that's what's up. Power to the people. Yep.
They call it the thought. Okay, I don't know nothing about that.
Is a stripper a hoe or a whore or a prostitute? She's the whore and the prostitute. A stripper is a whore and a prostitute. Y'all know what it is. Y'all already know this.
Yeah.
I like to first of all
That's
thank
true.
y'all so much for being honest about this topic.
She's a hoe and a
I
prostitute.
appreciate that. Y'all appreciate y'all keeping it honest, keep it 100. Y'all know. Let me do this disclaimer because I need y'all to understand this. My intent is never to be disrespectful. We just wanted to bring you the truth. I am a truth teller. That's all I'm interested in. Okay,
Right.
that's all I'm interested in.
We're just
You know,
here to talk about it.
I'm a man of the cloth.
I'm just here to talk about it.
I'm a man of the
Because
cloth.
I don't. These topics that I choose, they're not chosen because I know everything about it. I'm learning just like you guys. It's fun. I get to hear a lot of the stuff that you guys say. It's good.
It is.
It's
But
real good.
you need to stop being in denial. Keep it real with your
What am I
people.
being denial about?
About these hoes.
I don't know about the hoes.
Yeah, okay then. Well, we here to teach you then. We're gonna tell you what it is, and I appreciate the callers. Hey, listen, I have a question. If let me ask you a
She
question.
said a stripper is a businesswoman. Oh wow.
That's true.
Yeah.
A
So
stripper is a
whore.
businesswoman.
A whore and prostitute, they're businesswomen.
Absolutely, they are businesswomen. That is absolutely 100%
Right,
accurate.
Snoop Dogg says,
We all love them
we
hoes.
don't know. That's a shame.
That's the truth.
That's a shame. You know, I wish somebody else would call in before we end the show. 704-750-5597. I would like to hear from Damian Rollinson.
You like when people admit them hoes. That they
Yeah,
hoes.
thought-provoking conversations are always challenging to those who want the truth.
That's right. Exactly. And I love it. And it's all good. You know. It's all
Call
good.
in, Damian, 704-750-5597. We got a few minutes left. Let's hear from you. He's a pastor.
A pastor?
So, yeah.
Okay. Pastor.
Yeah, he's
Mr.
a
Damon
reformed
Rollinson? Reformed
a
what?
reformed person.
Is he reformed?
I don't know if he's a reformed holy.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's good to know. 'cause,
I don't
you
know what he'll have to answer that.
Oh, okay.
That's something he'll have to answer.
Okay.
I ain't
Well,
calling-
praise God. Well,
calling
praise
the man
God.
of God out of his name.
Well, praise God then. Praise God. Well, you know, first of all, you know the first person, you know when a person go and they find Jesus, right, and they're going to be a pastor, you know the first person say that know him, oh, look at this nigga was a whole on back and now he, oh, Jesus. You know that's the first thing they're going to say anyway.
Some people will
That's
say
what
that.
they do. He know it.
Some people
He
will
know
say
that.
that.
He know that. But he know this is not about being disrespectful or anything. Look, he's a reformed pimp. I can't do it. Look here. I'm a
These
man.
are not the views and opinions of Steele Movin, Audrey Steele.
I am
These
a man
are,
of the
you know,
cloth.
whatever these name callings.
I'm so glad I'm a Christian.
You know, these are not my opinions. I say what I really feel. You know, I don't hide anything back. I don't hold anything back.
So you're not gonna call?
Damien, so you're not gonna call?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
It's 3 minutes till show ending. We want to hear from you. It's 704-750-5597. Somebody type the number up there, Nicole.
You know what? Actually, if y'all could actually call somebody who ain't a hoe, who claim you're not a hoe. If you don't think you're a hoe, call the show. I got a couple of questions for you. If you think you're not a hoe, call the show, and I kind of want to get your opinion and hear what your thought process is on these hoes out here. Can you do that for me? Call the show if you think you're not a hoe. Yeah. All of them think they're hoes? What the?
He's gonna call. We're gonna wait on him to call.
Maybe the phone off.
There it goes. Caller, go ahead. You're on the air with Audrey and Mo.
Oh yeah, this is Pastor Damon Rollinson. How y'all doing this evening?
Praise
Hey,
the God.
Damon.
Praise the Lord.
Good to hear
Mr.
from
Pastor,
you.
praise the Lord.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm enjoying your show. I don't know this guy Mo, but I've known Audrey a long time. But Mo, I appreciate your thought-provoking challenges. But as a pastor, man, when we talk about reform, I'm probably the realest pastor you'll ever meet, man. I've never lived a day in denial. I don't make no excuses for my past, and I'm not afraid of the truth. I love the truth.
Okay.
And I walked in it even before I knew Christ. And when I found Him, I wanted to share the real truth with the world. So I'm on. I got a minute. Y'all ask me what you want to go.
Excellent.
I love the point. I just want to really say to you, I love the point that you made about men have sex or women have sex for love and men love for sex or something. They say they love women for sex. That was an excellent point.
I got that from my mother years ago, Audrey. You know, I have 3 sisters.
That's
and
wisdom.
I used to hear, I'm the youngest of 7. I used to hear my mother used to say all the time, and I'm going to go to the left with Mo. I'm going to come back to the right with you, but I'm going to go to the left with Mo. My mother used to tell my sisters, no finance, no romance.
Oh,
That's right.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, and so I don't know if she was breeding hoes, but I think she was breeding people who need to understand that you need to be responsible for the decision that you make, and if you're gonna lay down, you need to get something out the deal. She used to say you can get sex, or you can get bubble gum. So I mean, I'm gonna go to the left with him. You know what I mean? I kind of cut that short because I know some people are gonna label me after this call. You can get sex when you can't get nothing else.
All right.
That's the truth. That is absolutely the truth.
I got that from my mother. Going back to the right with you, Andre. I want to say this is that you know, experience is always the best teacher. You never can tell who you're gonna pick and how long it's gonna last. So you know, what you were saying was, I said multiple relationships doesn't define being a hoe, or doesn't. All it does is that you made some bad choices, and just because you're stuck with the baby and you want to move on with your life, don't mean you're no hoe.
Right. Don't mean you're a hoe through the logistics and the honesty part, but people on the outside looking at you think you're a hoe.
They think that. People look at you as that.
Yeah, they thinking of you. Absolutely.
We're talking about a stereotype.
Yeah, we have to be careful, you know, how much you focus on what people on the outside say about you, because they stand on the outside looking in. Nobody knows what's going on in your house except for you.
Exactly.
And so, you know, you have to walk in a way where you have that confidence to know that what goes on in your house, nobody knows it but you and the Lord.
Right.
I've always been told, even when taking pictures, they have to tell me, Mo, put your head down. They want me to blow on my chin. And I'm 6 feet tall. And I always look at myself on pictures. You'll see my head held out. My sons are taking pictures like that with their chin up.
Right.
So sometimes we hit each other the chin, but you got to know how to put your chin back up.
There you go.
All
there
right.
you go.
All right,
Pastor. Well, listen, we appreciate you taking us on
Thank
through,
you
man.
so much. I appreciate you. God
Look.
bless you. And congratulations on your new church.
Wait a minute. What new church?
Keep us in your prayers.
Wait a minute. What new church you got? Get a plug right quick to your new church so I can go get some healing. Where's the new church at?
Olive Branch Baptist Church. I'm in West Forest, North Carolina. Neighboring city, but Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay, in Raleigh. Okay, I probably won't be visiting that no
Wake
time
Forest.
soon. Okay, in Raleigh.
He lives in Raleigh, but his church is in Wake Forest.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Okay, then.
All right, man of God.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate the call.
God bless you all.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care now. Look at y'all heard it right here.
All right.
Y'all heard it right here.
You know, it's been fun, but we got to go.
All these baby daddies, stop home.
God bless you guys. As always, keep on moving.
If you got 3, 4 baby
And
daddies,
it's
don't make it
still
5.
moving, Rod.
I don't know. Check them out.